Hey everybody, and welcome back to Josh Lioce's video blog. Today we're going to talk about something that's very, very hot in today's market. The important things you need to know about buying and selling at the same time. So this is one of the hottest topics in the marketplace right now. I'm personally seeing sellers not able to take that first step forward. They don't know how to buy and sell at the same time. They don't know if they should list, where they're going to go because of the low inventory situation. So this is an important thing that we need to discuss and make sure the consumers understand. And sometimes it's not an easy answer. Sometimes these are difficult answers. We're even seeing these larger companies create these exclusive lists as, hey, you don't have to buy and sell. We got sellers waiting to sell and buyers waiting to buy. True, there are a lot of people out there looking to do that, but in this marketplace, any seller isn't going to want to sell just to one specific person. They're going to want to test the marketplace. And if you're buying, you're certainly not sitting around waiting for one person to sell directly to you. You're looking at every opportunity out there. So sellers, how do we go through this? How do we sell our home and buy at the same time? Well, there are 5 things that we're going to look at that are kind of steps from best to worst case scenario for our sellers. Okay, number 1, the first conversation we have in regards to selling and buying at the same time is getting you pre-approved. And really the first thing we're going to do is look to see if you can get pre-approved to buy without selling. This is the most perfect situation you can be in. Unfortunately, it's very rare that someone is able to do that. So it's the first thing we look at, because if you do have the ability to buy a home without selling yours first, and you have the risk tolerance for that, it is the best position to be in this marketplace. You can go, move forward, write an offer, find your home, take your time, and write that offer unencumbered, and you will be in a great position from a negotiating standpoint to have a chance to get that home before you ever have to list your property. If you're not able to get pre-approved to buy without selling, then something we then look at is the opportunity to do what's called a bridge loan. It's where you're taking the equity from your current residence to use as the down payment. Now this is also a little tricky in regards to the pre-approval process, because you need to get approved to buy a home without selling and be approved to carry the bridge loan all at the same time. So some people can buy without selling, but they don't have that cash equity to get themselves that down payment. So this is that next layer where if you can get approved to carry not only the bridge loan, which is that equity in the house for the down payment, but also you're able to get approved for that purchase, now you can move forward again into that primary position of being able to being able to buy without selling your property first. So number 3, what we'll then look at if you aren't able to get approved to buy first before you sell, we look at, okay, if we sell the property, do you have a place to go temporarily in between your selling and your buying? So what this does is it takes the pressure off of you in regards to a timing situation. It takes also the disclosure off your listing that it's subject to you finding suitable housing, which is going to scare a large portion of the buyers away. And it doesn't make you have to go buy a house subject to you selling your home, which is almost impossible to get accepted in this marketplace. You may have to stay with mom and dad. You may have to stay with your son and daughter. And yes, is the living situation perfect? No. But if you're able to do it, it allows you to get that house sold for top dollar, and then allow you to slow down, take your time, and find the right property in a very competitive marketplace and not rush to buy something. Let's say you don't have family who wants you to come in and stay with them. They don't even want you to go near their house, right? So that does happen to some of us. But you do have the opportunity or the tolerance to go into a short-term rental. So not family is an option, but actually selling your home, going into a short-term extended stay situation, or finding a short-term rental where you can then say, okay, well, again, we've sold, we have the money, now we can buy at our own pace, we can buy unencumbered, and you don't have to rush to find that home. And that's really the goal of numbers 3 and 4, is that that timing, right? That timing is so difficult and very stressful. You get your home under agreement, you're given 30 days to find housing, and then you're going out and you're trying to find stuff in a marketplace with very low inventory. At least items 3 and 4 allow you to sell, maximize value in this market, take some time, take a breath, and be patient and slow and methodical in buying that next home. All right, and finally there's number 5. None of those options are available to you. And then you have to buy fairly traditionally or sell very traditionally, where you're selling subject to the sale of your home, subject to you finding suitable housing, and you're buying subject to the sale of your home. If those other 4 options are not an option for you, this becomes a very difficult and stressful situation in this marketplace. We do it all the time. For the past 20 years, I've certainly done that process many, many times. But when you get into a market where there's extremely low inventory, and certainly this is the lowest I've ever seen it in my career, it becomes very difficult to list your home with that contingency. Although you will still have plenty of showings, and I'm sure you'll still generate offers in this marketplace, and you will be given time to find suitable housing. The stressful piece comes on the next step, is going out and trying to find that next home. If I'm a listing agent and I'm on this side with you, against you, and you're coming in as the buyer, and I have 5 offers in front of me and yours is contingent, even though it may be the highest number, it's going to be very hard for me to be comfortable with adding a layer of difficulty and potential problems to my seller's situation. If you have any questions in regards to any information we spoke about today, there's a lot of moving parts here and there's a lot of information, but certainly don't hesitate to reach out. If there's any other topics you'd like me to get into a little bit deeper, please shoot me an email or a text, or certainly give me a phone call and give me that suggestion, and I'll make sure to put a video out about it right away. Otherwise, thank you as always for watching my video blog. I hope this was very helpful, and we'll see you next time.